we have 80 folks on the call today. This is a strong showing for our virtual banquet. And again, we thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. All right, so it's time for let's introduce the Hall of Fame, the inductees. Acceptance speech. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you, Deborah, for that slide. Okay. But first, we welcome Afemo Omilami to share the Hall of Fame acceptance speech. A little bit about Afemo. Among his activities at Peabody High, Mr. Omilami played football and was a member of the drama club, igniting his interest in acting. He attended Morehouse College as a political science major and later attended the New York University School of Drama. Over his long career as a character actor, he appeared in films such as Trading Places, Glory, The Firm, Forrest Gump, Remember the Titans, Ray, The Blind Side, and Hidden Figures, all excellent movies. He had a recurring role in the television drama In the Heat of the Night. At the 2013 NAACP Image Awards, he was nominated for Best Actor in a Television Movie for his role in the Lifetime Network's production of Steel Magnolias. Currently living in Atlanta, Georgia, Mr. Omilami is involved with the nonprofit organization Hosea Helps, which was founded by his father-in-law, the late Reverend Hosea Williams. Omilami, a female, I just have to tell you, in the heat of the night, I keep it DVR'd. I watch it every single day, and I see you on there. All right, so it's an honor to have you joining us today, and I turn it over to you.
Just a second, we need to, apologies, we need to make sure you are co-host here. Make co-host. Okay, now you should be able to unmute yourself.
Are we good? Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
First, let me just say thank you to Jimmy Hollins and the wonderful VIAHA Council, everybody who even thought to even bring me up as a part of this. I was totally shocked and, you know, because you do what you do and you never think anybody's gonna really pay attention to it. I mean, I do the kind of work I do, people do pay attention to it in a way, you know, from stage and film. But beyond that, you just go about your business. And for the last 25 years, I've been involved with feeding the hungry, the poor, the widows, the orphans, the homeless, the working poor, and still trying to manage my career as well. So when I got the call that they were planning to honor me, as you can see, it just humbles you to realize that somebody is paying attention. Not that you do it for that, you know, but it's good to know that we do honor our people and we respect each other. And I can't tell you what it means, especially coming from my home state. And Petersburg, Richmond, Peabody, class of '69. I mean, I see some of my home folks there. Oh, I just want to represent them well, because that whole group was dynamic and went on to do great things. And I could not disappoint that group, because I eventually have to answer. I have to answer to them, you know? So thank you. And to be honored with this group that I have, my goodness, I felt like, did y'all make a mistake? Did y'all get the right person in on this? You know, here it is. I'm looking at Arthur Ashe, you know, Donald Culpepper, Wheeler Hughes, Brother Willie Lanier, Harold Dean Sr., Robert Johnson, Connors Poindexter, Dr. Carolyn Rudd, Dr. Melvin Smith, Andrew Jack White, and last but not least, Jonathan Williams. I know his family. Oh, wow. I know they are honored because he is very gifted and very special. So God bless each and every one of you for that class. 2020 we were supposed to get together and do this last year, but we know that everything has its appointed time. So what was supposed to be is happening now. And I couldn't be more honored to tell you, I look at this as a call to action. When someone honors you, what they're telling you is they recognize and appreciate what you're doing, but they're also telling you, keep doing what you're doing. Go forward. If you've done it 5 years, 10, 20, 15, that means your call to action, elevate and take it to the next level and keep pushing higher. So I take this award, I'm looking at it and it's telling me, go higher, do more, serve more. And that's the word that I've been given by everything that has happened, from the COVID virus to the racial tension, protests in the streets, to our young men and women suffering the brutality of our society, unemployment. You know all the situations like I do. You've gone through it. But look what we have to stand on, the shoulders of great heroes and sheroes who would not be denied. And every time I get tired and weary, I want to throw my hands up and say, what in the world am I doing? Let me go, forget this, go live my life. I have in my office a picture of my father-in-law, Hosea Williams, leading that march across the Edmund Pettus Bridge on Bloody Sunday, about to get beat, people threatening to kill him and John Lewis and the rest that was with them. I look at that picture and I get a renewed strength to say, okay, this is why I'm here. This is what I'm doing. They gave their all so that I could have a shot at this. And then I feel like I'm coming back to myself again. But I have my moments and I have my days, and I'm wondering, you know, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing on this planet? Speaking of the glory days, Mr. Miller, you hit the nail on the head, because to some, the glory days is to take us back to where we were subservient and at the whim of what people wanted to do to us. It wasn't the glory days for us. Our glory days came from us doing what we had to do, resisting, and still turning out great people in every arena.
Come on, Doc.
Those are the glory days. Yeah. They can burn Tulsa, but they can't take Tulsa out of us. They can kill our leaders, Dr. King, and beat up our people, but they couldn't take that hope and dream out of them. That's why they still marched on, and people were scratching their heads wondering, how are they doing this? They didn't realize we had 1,000 ancestors that lined up from the beginning so we could be where we are this very moment.
Now, yes,
so
sir.
Anytime that weariness comes on, we just have to stop our world and remember from whence we came. None of us had much of anything coming up. Our people worked hard. They were the greatest heroes and sheroes we ever could have. So when I'm doing those movies and it's talking about what Black people did and accomplished, I'm thinking about them. My precious mama, who's right there now, 94, just hanging in there, strong, won't be denied. What do I have to gripe and carry on? Yes, the word told us each generation will be wiser, but they'll be weaker. That's why when they seem soft to that generation now, if they were to look at us and our children, we would all seem a lot softer because they had the hardness and the toughness that made them what they are.
Mm.
And our kids think because they have access to technology and can Google up whatever, that they know things, but it doesn't make you wise because you can pull up the answer. It doesn't make you a wise person because you can Google whatever it is you think you want to know. No, you have to go in the trenches, draw upon the wisdom of your ancestors, and let that take you into an unknown future. My mama had us in church every Sunday. Come heaven or high water. I ain't say hell, but come heaven or high water. We had to be there.
Yeah.
And it saved our lives as we got older because she didn't have to come and get us out of jail.
Come on
She
now.
didn't have to come and get me on the cooling board up in the mortuary. She didn't have to come and pull me off the street because I had succumbed to all the things that happened to you. So my God, I thank them all as you do. I'm looking at the great people here. They gave their all because they had people who invested in them. Mm-hmm. Let's invest in our young people. Let this be a call to action, my fellow honorees. We have much work to do. This is just the beginning. This is not the end. This is us beginning a whole new start. And let us do it together because I'm drawing from your strength now, even as I'm talking. I see what you accomplish. And I want to do more because I see you struggling to break through even higher. When most people say, man, just step aside, your time is over. No, our time is just beginning. And may your latter days be greater than your former days. To all of you great honorees, to Jimmy, to the VIAHA, Deborah, Andrea, all you great people, let this be the beginning for us to break bread and go on to higher ground. And look, I run Hosea Feed the Hungry, so I'm looking for that meal to feed me too. Y'all not getting away with that. Mr. Holland,
we owe you 2 meals too.
I feed people, so I'm looking forward to getting fed. Okay, Mr. Miller, you heard me, right?
Yes, I need for other people to come in and want to start eating off of us now.
Thank you so very much. I want to make sure I'm saying your name correctly. Am I saying it Afemo Omilami?
Afemo Omilami.
Born
and raised as Kenneth Lee. They know me as Kenny Lee. The Williams family and all the old folk. They say, oh yeah, that's Marion's boy. That's Kenny Lee right there.
Well, Afemo, while you were talking, I texted my sister and I said, I'm on the call with the guy from In the Heat of the Night. She said, Jimmy Dawes. So I was like, yeah, because we're fans of you on the show. So, but that was a thank you so much for that acceptance speech, and again for being here with us and the work and the tremendous work you've done over the years and continue to do, especially with Hosea Helps. All right, and we hope to see you part of this next year.
Yes, ma'am. Right. Thank you so much, everybody.
You're welcome.